they helped us to burn.
On the first episode of the Green Greece series, you'll join me on my trip to North Evia. 1 year after severe wildfires, we visit the town of Rovies to talk to the locals and share their experiences. We want to understand what happened, how things used to be, and how they see the future of their homeland.
And we had a kind of old school tourism, like people doing tours with their car and just stopping to a village and asking where is a hotel to pass the night, you know. That was the kind of tourism.
For 1 week, I am helping Giorgos and his family and learn more and more about their way of life. The trip becomes an emotional roller coaster between the beauty and the destruction of the island. It's hard to imagine how the locals have to deal with it every day. Come with me on an unforgettable journey full of emotions and insights.
So, hi! I finally found the time to sit down and introduce this video a bit. So much stuff had already happened in the last 2 days, but it was so much going on that I couldn't find the time to sit down, take a breather, and to explain everything to you. So I'm gonna insert some footage here and there of stuff that has happened. And yeah, so I arrived on Saturday with the ferry from the mainland, from a place is called Evia, and then the ferry goes to Evia, and this cost me €170, and the car was I think €18. So it was an okay price. Cars are always a bit more expensive. Then I drove to Rovies, which is the place I'm staying at now. I am basically helping Giorgos. His parents, they own a little guest house, and I'm helping them a little bit with their fields they have around this area, and also a little bit doing maybe some photos here and there for their guest house. And yeah, then he showed me the place where I am currently staying at. So this is actually Giorgos' tent because it was already set up at the beach, and it's bigger than mine and it's at the perfect place. I have a very nice view directly to the sea, and I can park my car right next to it, and it's underneath a pine tree, which is one of the last pine trees actually that's standing here, because Rovies got affected by the wildfires last year very, very hard. As soon as you look in this direction, and in this, it's everywhere burned.
In this village we had about 20 houses burned, including our business. People got away from the village. They were asked to abandon their houses, and next day they came back and they found everything burned.
Basically the rest of the day, this was Saturday, I set up my camp here. It is actually accepted to camp here. A lot of locals camp here also during the weekends. It's just important that you don't leave any trash and respect the nature, of course. Yeah, it's super nice. I already met some local people. There's one guy always coming in the afternoon for a bath, and with his broken English and my broken Greek, we actually communicate quite well, and he gave me some fresh fruits from I think his trees. And there's also this couple that comes every evening to take a bath, so yeah, it's super nice. And I also have some very nice camping neighbors, so that's also super important for me, is that I feel safe in the area, because I'm traveling alone, and also as a woman you have to take extra care, and at this place I feel super, super safe. And so I went to bed pretty early, because we had to get up at 6:30 to go up to the fields and water them actually. And you collect water in here?
Yes.
Oh.
The water is coming from the well down there at the house. You said so that I pressed the button?
Yeah.
It's coming up from the hill and goes here.
Okay.
We had all this equipment, it got completely burned.
Yeah.
Like this, you see?
Yeah.
And we put it again.
So they have some olives and apples and some grapes to produce wine from. And after we were done with this, he took me to a waterfall. I'm gonna insert some footage here. Now we are at the Primona Waterfall, and they're like half an hour drive from Rovies, and it's super nice here. Now it's around 9:30 and the temperature is still super nice, cool and fresh. Definitely bring your bikini if you're around here to take a dip into the water. And unfortunately also this place got hit by the wildfires, so in this waterfall area it's still pretty green, but as soon as you look above you see all the burned trees. And also on the drive here, yeah, everything is burned, but it's definitely worth a visit. It's a magical place. Waterfall, we went to a monastery. I'm going to insert the name right here. And there actually, because it was Sunday, was a ceremony happening. It was super interesting to watch. There were a lot of people. There's also a source, a water source there where we filled up our water bottles to take them back with us. And they also, after the ceremony, give out some Greek coffee and some like baked goods, which was super nice to have some breakfast after getting up that early. And yes, afterwards we had a little break and I got lunch with Giorgos' family. They served me some fresh caught fish and vegetables from their own garden, which tasted amazing. But in the evening I found out that my car is broke, which is a bit shitty. There's two parts at the back where the gas comes out. I don't know the English term exactly. That should be connected, and they aren't anymore because it's rusty. So I asked Giorgos if he knows somebody, and luckily he does. So we drove there today in the morning, and the guy at the repair station told me that it needs completely new parts down there, and they're gonna arrive Wednesday afternoon from Athens, and then he can fix it. So that's good. Yeah, in the meantime we also went again to the fields and picked some vegetables, some tomatoes, cucumber, zucchini. It was amazing. So yeah, that has been the 2 days now. A lot has happened and it's just crazy hot. It's like 40 degrees in the shadow, and at night it doesn't get cold, so luckily I can still sleep, which is super nice. Yeah, but I see you on my next adventure. Made some coffee and took a swim, and now I'm gonna pack my things up here and go up to Giorgos' place and to their apartments and do some gardening.
Due to the wildfires and the ongoing reconstruction work, there was a lot of unfinished work in the guest house. So I took over some of these tasks and tidied up the garden.
I just got back from the gardening and had to immediately jump into the water because it's just super hot. And we had some lunch, and now I built up a little like shadowy place right on the beach to take a nap. And I actually have some new neighbors, as you can see behind me. They're a bit close, but they're super nice. They already gave me some melon and some cold water. And actually all my neighbors here are very, very nice. They all support me, and they all give me like cool stuff because my fridge is not really working anymore. So they're super, super helpful, and like we have some chats here and there, and that's actually what I love about camping, that you get so close to the people that are around you because you're all just outside all the time, and you just support and help each other, and it's such a like community vibe, and it feels really, really nice. If you're wondering how like I'm charging my phone or my batteries or anything, I actually have this little solar panel right here, which only works during the daylight because it needs the sun to charge, but I can connect my phone right here, and then it charges all my batteries. So that's super practical and also like super energy friendly because I can just use the sunlight. I just got back from another small session of gardening, and I think the garden is quite finished now for photos, and I made it in the perfect time to see the sunset. Let me show you a bit. It's very beautiful right now. And yeah, I think as a reward I'm gonna go to a taverna in Rovies tonight and have some good Greek wine and olives and feta and everything the Greek kitchen offers. I just asked if I could take a quick shower if I eat later at their place, and they let me kindly take a quick shower, which was amazing. So I'm gonna go into this taverna now and enjoy some food. Because I don't have any work to do today this morning, I decided to come to a town called Limni. It's like a 10-minute drive from my place or from Rovies, and yeah, it's supposed to be very beautiful, so I'm gonna take a walk around and see what I find. In the shadow of the town's church, and you actually have a super nice view from here. You can see like the sea and also above the city, and it's a very beautiful village. Like they have a lot of flowers and the houses are very like beautifully painted, and also I love the old houses that have kind of fallen and now like there's flowers growing in between them. Yeah, it's very pretty. Here you can also see how close the fire has come to Limni. So yeah, it's basically right at its border. I have to be honest, right now I'm not in the best place. I'm sad and a bit angry, and I don't know. I just wish everything would be easier right now. Yeah, so the camera is currently balancing on a Mythos Radler, which I'm definitely enjoying now because, yeah, shit happens and I just want a Radler right now.
Later that day, Giorgos texted me that the new exhaust pipe had arrived and was ready for installation. The next morning, I bought some fruit and veggies before driving to the mechanics.
I just brought my car to the car repair, and now I'm walking back to my tent. It's like a 20-minute walk, and yeah, I have all my camera gear with me, so it's a bit heavy, but I'm enjoying the walk actually, and to see some more places of the town. And I just had a cappuccino freddo, which was very nice, and yeah, I'm trying to get over there behind this little peninsula.
Honestly, I was quite tense all day, hoping that everything would go well. At first it didn't look good, but in the end everything could be fixed on the same day.
I had to just quickly stop on the way back because I got super emotional about my car being fixed again. I don't know, maybe because this is my home right now, and the only thing it's my only personal space, so yeah. I just started crying on the way back from the car repair. And also the guy that repaired my car, he was just so cute. He said something like, when we remember that life is short, we have to do stuff that makes us happy. And I thought it was so cute. I don't know, he was just really friendly, and he just saved my life. Not my life, but like he made my day today. And yeah, traveling alone is not always easy. It's not. So stupid. It's just a car. It's just a fucking car. So it's my last evening, and it's just the most beautiful sunset right now. And I'm gonna go in a little bit into town and join Giorgos and his dad for dinner at a taverna at the square. And yes, then tomorrow I will go to Athens. Hello, so I just packed up all my stuff from the beach, and I'm now on my way to Athens already. And I have to say, I'm leaving Rovies with a very heavy heart, because I've heard so many stories now the last 2 to 3 days. I feel like I really got into what happened here, and it made me very sad, very angry. There were so many nice people I met, and afterwards I heard their story, what happened, and now I'm just drove for like half an hour, and I'm in an area where there wasn't any wildfire, and now I can imagine how it was before, and or how Rovies looked before. It makes me even more sad. So if you ever have the chance to come to Rovies and meet those people and talk to them and see everything with your own eyes, please do. It's definitely worth it. But now I'm going to Athens, and I'm happy to see my friend, and I really need to be with somebody right now, because traveling alone is really emotional. I cried a lot the last 2 days. Yeah. But let's hit the road.
I think knowledge is a weapon, and because majority has the power always, if they organize and come together, I think that right now solidarity is the only solution.
To support the people of Evia and learn more about the wildfire, please watch the Evia Interview. Giorgos describes the situation from his perspective as a local and tells us his thoughts on the background of the fire. I spent most of the day in the car with a quick stop in Athens to shower and meet up with my friend Daphne and her mom for the next leg of the trip to Epidavros. The plan was to follow their car, but I got lost at the very first intersection and ended up arriving at the campsite super late. In the morning, we visited the sunken city of ancient Epidavros, an underwater archaeological site just off the coast of the eastern Peloponnese. This ancient city dates back to the Mycenaean area and was once a thriving port town. However, over time, earthquakes and the rising sea levels caused the city to slowly sink into the sea. We had the chance to snorkel around the ruins and see the outlines of the buildings, streets, and even some pottery shards. But the site has also drawn some criticism from archaeologists. Some argue that the growing numbers of tourists can lead to further damage to the artifacts, as they are not always adequately protected. So if you decide to visit the sunken city, please show respect and care, don't touch any archaeological remains, and don't take any souvenirs. After exploring the ancient city, we had a delicious lunch at the taverna located next to it. There, we also discovered Athena Eco Farm, a local producer of organic products. I ended up buying a large jar of olives, which made me very, very happy. In the evening, we attended a play at the Theatre of Epidavros, surrounded by historic stones and a stunning view of the sunset. The theatre is famous for its perfect acoustics and has been a cultural hub for over 2,000 years. As the lights dimmed and the performance began, we were transported to another time and place. Leaving the theatre that night, we were filled with appreciation for the Greek ancient culture. The next day, I had to say goodbye to Daphne and her mom and set off for my next destination. As you can see, I'm not in a tent right now, but to find out why I'm in a hotel room, you have to tune into next video. I just wanted to quickly recap this amazing, wonderful weekend I had. It was really a crazy experience to be able to watch an ancient play in an ancient theater in Greece. And I just really loved this experience. It was amazing to walk into the theater and to see all of these people. And I really also loved the play, Achias it was called. It's about a Greek warrior that went crazy because he got cursed by the goddess Athena. Nothing I've ever seen before, and it's a crazy thought to think about that you're sitting at the same place that people have sat thousands of years before and you're watching the same play they have watched. It makes you feel so small again and so unimportant being in this huge theater, and yeah, it's crazy. It's a really good experience. So I'm gonna see you in the next video, and I'm gonna explain everything about this.